were muted.
Hey everybody! Hey! Welcome to the Kickstarter live stream. We agreed to sing 1,800. Well, we agreed to sing all of the names of all the backers who wanted to, and 1,800 of you gave us your names. And so we're gonna sing your names. And thanks for backing our Kickstarter and making our album possible.
Thank you.
We have a little bit more setup to do. Aubrey, could you get coffee?
I'm gonna get some...
Oh, it's Aubrey's birthday, everybody!
It's my birthday! I get birthday coffee!
Aubrey gets birthday coffee.
Hooray!
It's so early in the morning.
Yay!
Can I take this thing off of this chair, or is it...
Yes, you can.
Okay. Aubrey gave me a booster seat, but I don't need it. It's a night of 1,000 stars. Says Darren. Wow, there's so many people here. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so we've got our names here. Like I said, there's 1,800 of them. I went through and collated the spreadsheet to make it all happen. We've got our instruments. We've got this microphone, which may change locations. It feels like it's in a strange place. And then we're going to sing everybody's names. So we have our new album's called Love Problems. We've been spending the last few days putting it into envelopes, and that has been a lot of work, but a lot of fun. And we had a packing party yesterday that was about 5 hours long, and before that we spent all day prepping for it. I'm not trying to complain. I'm like, it's just a remarkable amount of envelopes. Last time we did a Kickstarter, Aubrey and I fulfilled it by ourselves. I don't know how we did that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like, I don't really remember. The first year we had a great big packing party and a bunch of people helped us, and that year we had dice and all this stuff, and like, I guess last year it just wasn't as complicated. Yeah. This year it's a little bit complicated, and we got coffee now. So yeah, we've been needing help from our friends. T-Bird Raven says happy birthday. Robert says happy birthday. Tina says happy birthday.
All right.
Darren says when it counts, may you roll high.
Thank you. This is a coffee table.
This is a little bit less formal of a stream.
The studio's covered in boxes.
Yeah, the studio's covered in boxes, so we're in Aubrey's living room right now, or Aubrey's TV room right now.
TV room.
Where the video games are and the rock band is.
Yeah.
We're in the rock band room.
Rock band room. I'll move this over here.
I love it when a band starts off by explaining who collated their spreadsheets. This guy. Oh, so many. So many reward levers. Okay, so we've got names. We're going to sing all of them. The parameters is that we said we would sing everyone's names.
In a song of celebration.
In a song of celebration. And...
That was my idea.
It was Aubrey's idea. Christopher Bedell, who's a good friend of ours, did this for his Kickstarter for Sentinels of the Multiverse Oblivion. But he had 9,000 backers. But he only sang them. But he did seem tired by the end. So...
We appreciate you being just enough backers.
You're perfect. Oh, let's do this. All right. So yeah, hang out in the chat. We've got, I gave Crow Gould and Flail Squared moderator privileges. I also have them, so don't stress if you guys have to leave. I don't think we'll get trolls today, but if we do, just write the word love over and over again, and so I'll see that there's problems. All right, are you ready, Aubrey?
What's your A sound like?
Oh.
I just mean the string.
Which one's the A?
The second one. Thank you.
Watching at work, don't tell the boss. Erica Burns. Thank you for watching at work. Do you want me to tune?
No, I forgot my tuner.
It's like going to a real show. You get to see us tune.
I get to remember how to tune.
Aubrey has to know how to tune her. Is this in a good place?
It should be in a great place.
Okay, great.
I will double check.
I tweet that this is happening? I don't think I did. Hold on.
Get on the tweetsers. Tweet it out. You don't want to miss this party because we're going to sing all of our thanks in front of the stars.
I should have written that. I just wrote going live now.
Hey!
All right. Thank you for backing our Kickstarter, friends. We have done a lot of stuff and it's almost to the conclusion of the stuff that we have to do. But we want to give you a personal thank you message from the Doubleclicks for backing our album Love Problem. Love Problems. Thank you at _a fiery lacy ABQ cruisin' and Ash Jackson. Thank you Aaron and Angela and Aaron Levitz and Aaron Peril and Aaron Trahan and Abraham Van Dicker, Adam Kennedy, Adam Cransel, Adam Sakularides, Adam Tanir, Adam the Hit Nerd, Addison Fox, and Adria Boss, and Anna Maria Montello. Thank you, Aiden's grandpa and Eileen. Thank you, AKA String Theory. Thank you, Aloysius. Thank you, Alan Browder. Thank you, Alan McKenzie and Alan Stoddard. Thank you, Elena Wolfgang Duran. Thank you, Elena Becker. And Alex Yeager. And Alex is one of those people too. Thank you, Alex and Bickle. Thank you, Alex Booer, Alex Cox, Alex Reimer, Alex Rosenberg, Alex Salander, Alex T, Alexander Hassan, Alexander O, and Alexandria, Alexis Leon, Ali Grokowski, Alice and Lucy, Alice Davis, Alicia and MJP, Allison Thurman, Alistair Parker, and Allegra Knight. Doing so good. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Alan Bryan, and Alan W, Allie Bailey, Allison Joy Bailey in Tennessee. Wow. Alucard, Alessandra, Amanda C, Amanda Davria, Amanda with an exclamation point, and Amber Marshall. Oh, I didn't sing those. Amber and Amber Marshall, Amber Rocio Smith, Amber Wilson, Ambrosia Webb, Amy and Scott, Amy Bernowski, Amy Burns, Amy Dallin, Amy Keys, Amy Kais, Amy Lewis, Amy is not dead yet, Amaranth, Andrea Stewart, Andrea Doucette, Anara, Andrea, Orphan, I'll do a ukulele solo now. You can take water.
I got sunscreen in my eyes. What did I do? I liked page 1. Let's go for page 2.
Annalise and Anne, thank you. Anne and Brad Shantz. Anne and Brad Shantz. Anne Marie Cruz. Anne Peterson. Andy Canterbury. Anne Marie and Alan Hill. Annie Linson. Annie the astronomer. Anne Marie Thomas. And anonymous. And anonymous. And anonymous. And anonymous. And anonymous friend. Anthony Piso. Anthony Sorasi. And April Argent Rose. Aria. Ariane Hartzell Gundy. Ariane Hartzell Gundy.
Thank you.
Ariel, like the mermaid. Arkansas Jared. Armin Alheim. Arthur from Watertown. Ashes of Roses. Ashley Joe Will. Astrid Portner. A. Thomas. Adam and Kathleen. Atriel. Aubrey Graff. Audrey Graff. I'm so sorry. Audrey Graff. Auntie Boodles. Otto Jam. Autumn Garnet. Avi Stroud. Angel. Hey, that's cool. BJ Wimpy. Bacchus. Baluki. Benjo. Barb and Rob. Barbara Stillcox. Barry Gashevsky. Oh, sorry. Barry and Bart Gashevsky. Bat Steve. Batman. Bear Person. Beatrix Martin. Becca Askey. With a Schlichtig. Becky S. Bedford Level Experiment. Becca Harmon. Ben and Ben Bernard. Ben Chilcote. Ben Mole. Benjamin. Ben Taylor and Bailey Diggles. Why don't you say thank you?
Thank you.
Benjamin J. Benjamin Major Stark. Ben Jasmine Holly. Benny Bernard Lover. Beth Green.
Thank you.
Beth Lerman. Ben Parrott. Bethany Morse. Bevan and Sean Fendley. Bevan and Sean Fendley. BJ Big Dump Truck. Bill Emerson. Bill Rusum. Bill Treadwell. Bill Weiss. Billy Hand. Blair and Jocelyn. Or vice versa. So Jocelyn and Blair.
Yeah.
Blake. Be Natural. Bob. But with an 8. And the 8 is silent. Bobby Campbell. Bonnie Gordon. Books with pictures. Brad and Brady Mag. Bradley. Henry. Bradley Stables. Brandy and Brandon Scotland. Brant Cooley. Brant. Bravely Told Games. Braden Doctera. Brianna Sibley. Brenda. Oh yeah.
Thank
Brenda
you.
Sound. Brendan and Brandon and Brendan E. And Brent. Augustine and Brent Sealing. That's page 2. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
you so much.
I would like to names right. So I think either one of us should say it at a time. You should join in when we really know how to pronounce the names.
Yes, like the third time we say the same name.
I like the harmony. It's a lot to handle at once.
I really appreciate this. I can
We're
take
doing
that.
it live. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
So I'm up for input.
I can also ooh.
Oohs are great.
I'm gonna sit here and feel very grateful because this has been an amazing Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate it. This is the most Kickstarter backers we've ever had.
Second most.
Second most.
But
it seems like a lot,
it is a lot.
and it feels very loving.
All right.
Everybody likes listening to coffee.
Oh, sorry. All right. So what I'm just doing is I'm just gonna repeat those chords over again. Brett Hendricks, thanks for backing our Kickstarter. No, I'll go all the way. Brett Lee, Brian Bauer, Brian Canini, Brian Charles Keith, Brian E, Brian A, Brian Nathan Patterson, Brian Geiger, Brian Golem BSE, Brian Lasham, Brian Minsker, Brian Panua, Brian Rinkoski, Brian Setnicker, Brian Young, and Brian with a question mark.
Brian?
Brianna the hippie lunatic, Bridget Best and Bridget McManus, thank you so much. Brigid Marks, Brittany and Jonah, Brittany Galinzi and Brooks, Flugar Levitt and Brooks Moses and Bruce Allen and Bruce Rocker and Bruce Miller and Brian Kennedy and Ryan Silverstein, C.A. Bridges, C.D. Strawn, C.D. Marine, and Kaka Tagarjana, and the Kakowskis, and Kalina, and Calliope, and Calypso, and Cameron, and Candy Norwood, and Cara, and Caramita, and Karen, and Carrie, and Carl Rigney, and Carl Wolcott, and Carly, is that Wonder Woman Jerome? And Carmelo, Carolyn Crisp, and Carolyn Chung, and Carrington Van Stun, and Carrie, and Carrie's mom, and Cassia, and Clove, and Cassie Williams, and Cat, and Katrine, and Chad Walker, and Chad Walter. Have you ever met Chad Walker and Chad Walter? I hope you do. And Charles Fry.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Hannah Rochel, or CRR, if I said that wrong, and Chandra, and Chanel Tierman, and Kaya and Hagausa. Thank you so much, Chanel, and your daughter, and Shani, and Chantel Beagley, and Char, and Kevin, and Charles C, and Charles Reese, and Charlie Downs, and Charlie Parks, and Chelsea Blair, and Cheryl Lyman, and Chet King, and Cheyenne Smith, and Shiga, Chinami, and Chris, and Chris, and Chris, and Chris Whittick, and Chris Farmer, and Chris Green, and his Chris Haddad, and Chris Immershine, and Chris Jean, and Chris John. Have you ever met Chris Jean and Chris John? And Chris Jones, and Chris Knight, and Chris Manley, and Chris Mike, and Chris Piazzo, and Chris Shumway, and Chris Sloan, and Chris Tower, the GMer, and Chris Ward, and Chris Wood. Have you ever met Chris Ward and Chris Wood, and Christopher Ferguson, and Chrissy Garrison, and Christian Antipathy Poststronum, and Christina Haynes, and Christina Lee, and Christine Yeah, all right.
This is fun.
This is very fun. Thank you so much.
This is just what I wanted.
Do you want to put on the track for this?
We sure could.
Okay.
Would you like some headphones?
Yep. We decided that we didn't want to play the same chords this whole time, so we're going to be doing a bunch of different songs. Let's see how much we can get through in this page.
Yeah! It's gonna be great. There we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, feel free to do oohs.
I will ooh.
Okay, here we go. Thank you. We want to say thanks to Cindy and Claire, Science is Awesome, Egan, and Clancy Peterson, and Clara, happy birthday, and Clara Kelly, and Claire, and Claudia, and Clay Weil, and Clint, and Clinton Odenkirk, Cody, and Cody Brown, and Cody Crick, and Cody Dixon, and Cody G, Elsa, Cody Wymore, and Colanza, and Colin Foster, and Colleen T. Thank you! Colleen Bond, Columbin Chinsha, and Corey G. Courtney Holbrook, and Courtney Rudiger, and Phoebe Sharkwood, and Craig, and Craig. And Craig Knuckles, and Craig Stephan, and Crazy Squirrel, Croto family, thank you. And Crystal, and Lissa, Crystal Millam, Curtis, and Deanne, and Sins Armistead, and Cynthia, and Ben, and Dad, Father, and Dale McCoy, damn it, Liz, Dan Keitel, Dan Moody, Dan Murphy, Dan Whitener, Dane and Ashley, Danger Pudding, Danny Palomino, Danny Ross, Danny Wheatley, Daniel Bauman, Daniel Naruta, and Melanie Pearson. Daniel Nolan, Daniel Ray Malcor, and Daniel. Thank you. Dan Marvin, Darren, Persikino, Dark Shifter, and Darla Upchurch. Darlene Lopez, and Darlene Wilson, Daryl Stark, Darren Parnell, and Daryl Gilroy. Data Science, Renee, thank you. Dave, just Dave. Dave Chalker, and Dave Coleman. Meow. Meow. Good work. Oh, we could use that for the next one.
Okay, next one.
Thank you so much, all of these wonderful people. It's fun to see all your names. Okay, now we're gonna get a beat.
We're gonna get a beat. Everybody hear that beat? That's Maximilian Jack keyboard.
Laying down the beat. Where do we end? Let's start with the Daves.
We started right. We ended right there.
Okay, great. Hey, thank you, Dave Gorder. Thank you, Dave Dowds. Thank you, Dave Lacombs. Thank you, Dave Ward and Davey B. Thank you, David and David Omega with a 0 instead of an O. Thank you, Dave Avalon and David B. Rosengard and David Benjamin and David Carroll and David Chin, David F. Mitchell and David H. Adler and David Halprin and David Hoffman and David J. Snyder and David Coleman and David L. and David Mackey and David Mills and David Rowley and David Ruskin and David Sadler and David Watson and Don Don.
And Don.
And David D. Camillo. And Dean. Not Dino. Was I supposed to say not Dino? I'm sorry, Dean.
Thank you.
And Debbie and John. And Deborah and DCS. And Delphi and Denise. And Derek Krebs. And the devious heroes. And Diana Terrell. And Diane Sour. And Dee Dee as a Dee Dee Con. Tanat. Yeah. And Dietmar. And that's the end of page 4. And Max got tired. Fair enough.
Thank you. Max, go a little bit of sleep.
Go a little bit of sleep, Max.
Good
Oh
night,
boy.
Max.
This is going well. This is going to be my new ringtone.
Yay!
Thank you, DJ, Casey, and Doc Knock. Thank you, Dr. Layla, and Dr. Panda, and Dr. Popular, and Dom Zook, and Dominic Cancilla, Don and Jan, Don Newen, Don Whiteside, Don Athen, Donna and Max, Donna the Magnificent, and Dorn, and Doug, and Don Hankey, and Doug Kelso, and Duff, and Dr. Wave.
I think that was Doug Hickey. Thank you, Doug.
Didn't I say that?
You said Don.
I said Doug.
Oh.
I said Don. Doug Hankey. Dr. Kit, as in Baby Fox. Oh, I get it. Dr. Kit Stubbs, thank you for the extensive pronunciation notes. Dr. Mary Crowell, and Ray Lasana, and Dreamer Bass, and Drew, and Kelsey Speaks, and Drew Glazier. And Doctors Kaiser and Grenade, and Duck Flambe, and Dylan Hardy Son, and E, thank you, E, and Aaron Brand, and Ed Reed, and Edmund, and Edwin, and Ira, and Aaron, and Elaine, and Elena, and Ellie, and Elliot Weinstein, and Eliza C.P., and Eliza Fantastic, and Elizabeth Clark Ferris, and Ellie Curran, and El Warren, and M Dashes with an exclamation point. Thank you, Emerson, and Emily Menard Barnard, and Emily Nouveau, and Emily, and Emily, and Emily, and Emily Graham, and Emily Hardig, and Emma Anderson, and Emma Duncan, and Emma Kudra, and Endgame, and Ergo Ojasu, and Eric, and Dragon, and Eric Bloomhagen, and Eric Clark, and Eric Krager, and Eric Hartman, and Eric Mesa, Eric the Small Plastic Bear, and Eric Funk, and Eric Wilson, and Erica, and Erica, and Erica B, and Erica E. Fletcher, and Erica Gifford, and Eric and Julie, and Eric and Sarah from Mystery Brewing, and Eric Hawkinson, and Eric Torres, and Aaron Chandler, and Aaron Holly, and Aaron M. Schrader,
Thank you.
and Aaron Schrader. Hobson, and Aaron Steiner, and Isa Schlafosny.
Thank you.
And Isa Schlafosny. There we go. And Esther.
Thank you.
And Etienne D. Lessar. And Eugene Mavison. And Eunice. Eva Cochran Short. And Eve Gross. And Eve Stein. Not Einstein. And everyone at Riff Tracks. And Evil Kitten. And Evil John. And Esri Ayers. And Fabian Fittick. Farstrand. Alicia Fierce Pancake. Filkerton. That's Tom Smith. And Fiona Burgess. And Fish. And Fitz. Thank you so much. That's page 5. Thank you.
Thank you.
Page 5. Oh boy.
Thank you, page 5. Are we
Mm-hmm.
moving on?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. This is so fun. There's so many great names on here.
Mm-hmm.
Good work with the names, everyone. Thank
Good work
you
having names.
for submitting your names. Yeah.
All right. No.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
that was me. That was me. We'll see what happens. Fitz, Bush now. Flintlock and Flitter Kitten. Former POTUS Bob Sum. Foz and Fradrian and Fragglepuss and Francis P. and Francis Kavanaugh and Frankosaurus and Fred no. Fred no. Fred no. Fred! Fred! Freddy, Frodo, and El Furiosa Scar, and future President Zoe Horton, and future Scaper, and Gabrielle No, and Gabby, and Gabe McCraft, and Gabriel, and Gabriel, and Gabriel, and Gabby, and Gaia, and Gabriella, and Gail Levin, and Malama, and Gary C, and Gary Wright, and Gary Swinesberg, and Gavran, and Gerald Becker, and Geek Capella. Hey, thanks. Geeky Tees, Genghis Khan, George B. Pirtle, Gerald Dudley, Gare Hart.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Herman Bobber, Gibson Girl, Gigaloo, Jillian Samansky, and Sheena Curtis, Ginny Ann, Girl Purple. Alright, let's.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
Glenn Dallas, Glenn Peters, Glorious Potato, Blood Knights, jeez. Glenneth and Bear, and Gone to the Edge, and Gordon Duke, Grace Rochelle, Graham Graham Dawes, Gran Everhart, Greg, Mike Schwartz, and Greg W, and Greg Van Hope and Gregory Fisher, Griffinus, Guardian Jay, Lamy Tremblay, and Gwendolyn Hestrel, and Hal and Hadaway family, and Hannah Rose Sheehan, and Hank Schiffman, and Hannah Grant, and Hannah Little, and Hannah Platts, and Hans Christopher, and Harold Price, and Hazel and Johnson, and Hazel Remy, and Hazmat, Heather and David, and Heather Disco, and Heather Majors, and Heather Reed Murray, and Heather Ruse, and Heather, and Heidi, and Sean in Atlanta, and Hel Gibbons, and Helen Jones, Helen Anderson, Helena Heavenly, hey, really, Julia, Holly, and Holly Becker, Hugh J. O'Donnell, Hunter Mayer, I am a librarian, Ian Moriarty, and yes, Tin, and Ilix, yeah, Inagata Navita, Indigo, Ines Frigata, and Iris Holdren, and that's page 6. Thank you, page 6. Did I miss one?
Awesome.
You pointed at something.
Oh, it's not a librarian.
I am not a librarian. I'm sorry if I said I am a librarian. There's a lot of words on these
There's
pages.
so many words. How you doing? This is fun. That's 6 pages down.
Thank you so much,
Thank
everybody.
you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I need a nap.
Thank you.
We're only on page 7. Here we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Crow Gould, for helping out in the chat.
Thank you.
You're the best. Okay. Can I have a water?
Yeah, I got you water.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is thirsty work.
Yeah, you're singing a lot of words. Not that you don't normally.
Yeah. Okay, we're doing so good. I'm gonna take a short break. I didn't say it would all be at once. We're doing it. Thank you, everybody. We have been very happy to be putting all the Kickstarter stuff together. What else is happening? Oh, we did a bunch of paintings for the people who backed at the special box level. I painted 20 different pictures, which was really super fun.
That was awesome. They look so good.
Aubrey made sticker pages. Do you want to tell them about that?
Stickers! I wrote inspirational quotes that I really like on to paper, and then I put stickers on it. And each one is very different. And I'm having a lot of fun with it because I get to use all of my stickers. Didn't realize quite how many stickers I had until I laid them all out. It is a lot. It is a lot of stickers. Angela, I think for my birthday last year, got me a subscription to a sticker mailing service. And I get stickers every month in the mail. And they're amazing. Maybe it was... How long have I... It's so good. It's the best. It's the best thing to get in the mail. I highly recommend it. Yeah. That's my story.
All right.
Thank you for the stickers.
Yay! I'm happy to be here. Let's do a track.
Let's do a track. Everybody hear the lawnmower?
Yeah, we got a lawnmower special for you.
Just for you. We called them up, said, could you mow the lawn, please?
Yesterday while we were packing our Kickstarter, there was a... Do you have the picture?
Yeah, I got a picture.
There was just suddenly a dog in Aubrey's
An
backyard.
adorable dog.
It was so happy. It was just standing right at the window like, hello, I'm here to help.
Is this dog right there? Hello, dog. Is this very cute?
Can I see it?
Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you
He
see
was
it?
just like, I'm here.
Hi.
This is my house, right? And we were like, no, it's not your house.
You're having a party. I came over for the party. Can I help with the Kickstarter?
Yeah, it was so cute.
It was a very happy dog.
Oh gosh. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh no. Somebody didn't tell us their name, just the pronunciation of their name. That happened a few times. I thought I caught them all. That's okay. Isabel Larkin Brown, J.A. and J. Michael Bestel, J.L.P. Prince, Janelle, Jack Julick, Jackie and Andy, Jacob Frelinger, Jacob Sumara, Jacob Watts, and Jacob Wisner.
Thank you.
Jackie, Jada Faye, Jade and Jamie Young, Jake Sharp, James and Rebecca Hicks, James Ballard, James Brooks, James DiMajiba, James Gallick, James Pittman, James Smith.
Thank you.
James Turner and James Vale and Jamie F. Jamie K. Jane Altschuler, Janelle Boyce, Janet McGlothern, Yanni Strezpeck, Jana Minix, Jared Bond, Jared Lombardo, Jason, Taco Hunter Kroom, Jason and Sonia Hancock, Jason and Jenny Lee.
Thank you.
Jason Bossier, Jason Gessner, Jason Haycock, Jason in Utah, Jason Lemon, Jason Magini.
Thank you.
Jason McLean, Jason Peters, Jason Presley, Jason Schrader, Jason Tuttle, Jay Frosting, JD Cantrell, Jay Jonas, and Jaya.
Thank you.
JD Ferris, like the wheel, and Jean the instigator Roberts, and Gene Ramsden. Come on, it's not that hard. Jeff and Kate Smith, Jeff Davis, Jeff Deet Hurley, Jeff Long, Jeff Moody, Jeff Peterson, Jeff Williams, Jeffrey Ninneman, and Jeffrey, Jen and Eric Berry, Jen Geiger, Lineman, Jen Getzel, Jen Kilmer, Jen Woods, Jen 1701D, Jen and Keith, Jen Lund, Jenny Breeden, Jen C, Jennifer B, Jennifer Bigelow, Jennifer Denton, Jennifer Lane, Jennifer Hearing, Jennifer McNaughton, Jennifer Maddox, Jennifer McGuffey. Is that it? That's the end of the song. That was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eyes and Jays.
Thank you, Eyes and Jays. Page 7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're not done with this page yet.
I know,
Yeah, you're just gonna switch it.
Songs.
All right. Oh boy. Where did we stop off? Jennifer Wilson. Jennifer S. Jemmer and Finn. Jennifer. Where did we stop? I don't know. Let's just do a few more. I took double Jennifers. Why not?
Yay, Jennifer!
Thank you, Jennifers. Let's talk about it. Jennifer McNaughton, Jennifer Maddox, Jennifer McGaffey, Jennifer S. Jennifer Simonovich, Jennifer Wilson, Jenny G, Jenny Knowles, Jenny Tebow, Jenny Elf, Jennifer Poop, Jared Perez, Jeremiah Shaparsky, Jeremy Thomas, Jeremy Clark, Jeremy Reese, Jerry Lynn, Jerome and Jerry Bennett, and Jess and her Albert, and Jess Karatzer, Jess on Rhine, and Jesse Ben Klosky, Jessie Lee, Jessica Berstrom, and Jessica Taylor Irwin, and Narowski. Oh.
Thank you.
Jim Narowski. Sorry about that.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim.
Jim, Karen, and Declan Reynolds, and Jimmy Bonagowski Gronseth, and Jimmy the Geek Riley, and Jinx,
Thank you.
and JO2Y. Ooh.
Thank you.
We'll come back to this one after we practice. Jocelyn and Joe Agrita, Joji, Joe Malbook, Joe and Joel, and Joel, and Joey at Cheveria, and John and Judith Kavalik, but mostly Louisa. John Beck, John Breakwell, John Bryce Jordan, John Bynum, John Chadwick, and John Eddy, and John Getz, and John Henry, and John KG4ZOW, and John May, and John Mickey, and John Polagi, and John Sagers, and John Skilliter, and John Smolin, and John Trussell, and John W.S. Marvin, and JoJo, and John, and John, and John, and John Bristow.
Thank you.
John Suggs, and John Van Nerden, and Jonas Richter, and Jonathan, and Jonathan, and Jonathan Krogel. Thank you, Jonathan Krogel. Jonathan Bell, Jonathan Lou, Jonathan Monaco, Jonathan Pamplin, and Jonathan Royan, and Joseph Hoopman, and Joseph McReynolds, and Joseph Scrimshaw, and Josh Boykin, and Josh Class. Hi, Josh Class.
Hi, Josh Class. Thank you, Josh Class.
And Josh Green, and Josh Maher, and Josh Radson, and Josh Thompson, and Josh Ward, and Josh Williams, and Josh Bear, and Joshua Clark with an E. Rogers, Joshua Griffiths, Joshua Howard, Joshua Keller, Joshua Lee, Joshua Noker, Joshua Chang Order. Oh, no, that's Josie Chang Order. And JT Shea, and Julie McKenna, and Julian Rodriguez, and Juliana, and Julia Z. And that's page 8. That's page 8. That's page 8. That's page 8.
Page 8.
We did it! Thanks, everybody!
Woohoo! Over halfway there.
Well, oh. Can we do another track, you think?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Sounds
Have
like
some water.
fun. Water is important. How about some jams? You want jams? Jam it up?
There's somebody on this page.
Oh, yeah. We'll start with them. Somebody on this page. Thank you, everybody. There are people watching us. Can you believe it?
Thank you for watching. This is really
Hi,
fun.
everybody.
I'm glad you're here. We're going to do another one. Oh, I got to put my headphones on. That's what you're waiting for.
Yay. Hooray.
If you're just joining us, we had a Kickstarter. It was backed by 1,900 people, and those people were given the option to enter their name for us to sing it to thank them, and that's what's happening now. All right.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. Here we go.
Here's some jams.
Thanks, Julie and Julie and Dan Coulter. Thanks, Just Chris. Thanks, Just Joe. Thanks, Just Kristen. Thanks, Just Like It's Spelled. Sorry I didn't put your names in. Thanks, Just Stephanie. Thanks, Justin and Justin Kessel. Justin Bruno. Justin Fox and Tiffany Slaughter. And Justin Whitman. And KP Rumstill. And Kate Contrell. And Cactus Parkus. And Kale. Like a vegetable, and Kara James, and Karen Nell, and Karen Morrill McClure, and Karen Shinkawa, Karen Wilkinson, and Kari the Merciless, imbued with cynicism.
Thank you.
Carl Arenen, Kat, Kate Baker, Kate Goodhart, Kate Kirby, Kate McGowich, son, Kate Millor, Catherine D'Ambra, Kathleen Hunt, Kathleen Luce, Kathy Rogers, and Katie C, and Katie Ross, and Katie Utke, and Katie Van Camp, and Katie Weishaupt, and Katrina, and Kayla Bygens, and Kayla M. Smith, Kayla Byens, probably Kaylee Sen, Katie Thorne,
Thank you.
Kaylee Dees, and Keaton, Keith Krill, and Keith Rollman, and Keith Bissett, Keith Stattenfeld, and Loretta Beavers. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yay!
Our songs are short.
Our songs are short.
Oh, you
Oh,
know
there's
what's not
more.
a short song?
There's more just like it's spelled. Okay.
Okay.
I'll
show you a song that's not short.
It said, please write your name exactly as you want it pronounced. And some people wrote just like it's spelled, but we don't have the other part of your name. So I'll go back and get those, I guess, and we'll make a different video. But I don't know what to tell you. It said, write your name just like you want it pronounced. And you wrote just like it's spelled. So maybe you just wanted us to say just like it's spelled. So
Thank
just
you.
like it's spelled.
Just like it's spelled.
I don't know how to help you there.
But we love you. Thank
We
you.
love you. Thank you so
for
much.
backing our Kickstarter. Yay! And filling out your survey. Are you ready for a different track?
I am. I'm gonna be ready for a nap after this. All right, let's do
You
it.
sleep so good?
Yeah. Thanks, Kellum Johnson, and Kelly Brennan, and Kelly Cooper, and Kelly Faber, and Kelly Lawrence, and Kelly Middick, and Kelly of Air Team, and Kelsey, and Kelsey, and Kelsey Holly, and Kentis,
Thank you.
and Ken Gagney, and Ken Hargreaves, Ken Hargreaves,
King Hargreaves.
Ken Copen. Nope. Cooperate. Ken Copen. Ken West, and Kendall, and Kendon, and Ken Rosie. Ken
Thank you.
Cannibal, Kenny Dietrich, Kestrel Summers, Kevin, 3D Williams, and Kevin Zoran, and Kevin Black, and Kevin Karen, and Kevin Erler, and Kevin Maloney, and Kevin Palm, and Kevin Savitz, and Kevin Von Herren, and Kevin Washington, KGD, Campson. Thank you, Kiki Decker, and Kiki Harper, and Kylie and Michael. Thank you, Kylie and Michael, and Kim Fakawa.
Thank you.
Kim Fakawa.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for backing Kickstarter.
Kim McDonald, and Kim Unertle, and Kimberly Hinkle, and Kirsta Wynn, and Kira Beck, and Kira Mantle, Kira of My Lovely Tale, and Kitty Parenthesis.
We're playing back in Kickstarter. Thank you. You make it all happen.
Thank you, Klaus Schapp, and Cora, and Kovach, Robert, Daniel, and Chrissy Renee, and Christy, and Kristen from Looney Labs, and Kristen Taggart, and Christine McCants, and KVH, and Kyle Matsumura. Thank you. Thank you, Kylie Barnes and Kimberly J. McGuire. Kiara, the Ice Queen. She's a figure skater.
Woo!
Lachlan Becker, Lady Bergerson and Lady 50 and Lady Huck and Wolf and Lane and Landry and Lars Markuson and Laura and Asaurus. Laura and Asaurus. Laura and Laura and Laura Story. Nope. Laura Story. Laura Dawn. Laura Diggs. Laura E. Hall. Laura Lobner. Laura Loebner. I did exactly what you told me not to do. Laura McVeigh.
Thank you for backing Kickstarter. Thank you.
Laura Pexino, Laura Wilkinson, Laurel Bean, Lauren and Lauren Dietrich and Lauren H and Lauren Jansen and Lauren Leibowitz. Lauren Schmidt. Thank you, Lauren Schmidt.
Thank you for backing Kickstarter.
Thank you.
Yay! Thank you, everyone.
That one had a chorus.
I
in
forgot
it.
about the chorus part. It's a long song, though. Just too much chorus happening. Thank you, everybody. Everybody, you're so great.
Thank you, everybody. I'm doing my best with the pronunciations, I promise. I'm doing it real time. They're very helpful notes. Some
Yes.
of them are long, which is fine. All right. I guess we'll play the ukulele again. Okay. Okay, we'll just do this. Maybe I'll just come back out. All right. I don't know how to say that.
Yay!
What if I put a capo on this and then
Oh, I like it.
then it sounds like a different chords? I can take these off now.
You sure can.
All right. That sounds awful.
It sounds interesting.
Retell them a story.
I went pirate camping, everyone. That means 2,000 people went into a field and dressed up like pirates.
It was this weekend.
It was last weekend. Yes. And everyone, all 2,000 of them could quote the entire Pirates of the Caribbean movie. True facts. Whenever you needed something, you would say, this bottle? We'll give you a new bottle. This bottle. This bottle? Just like, we'll give you a new ship. That ship. That ship. That ship. And we go, "Arr!" That was the weekend. Good
That
story,
sounds very
everybody.
good.
It was a good time.
There's no way I'm keeping that up. All right, here we go. We want to thank Lauren Schmidt and Lori Stoker and Lawrence Waldman and Leah Leonardo. I gotta get. And Leanne and Dale, Leanne Minnick, Leanne Minnick and Lee Benningfield and Lee Daniels. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lee Sharp and Leah Leaf and Leaf, it's like Keith but with an L. That actual sentence, please. Here we go. Lenny and Leon and Leslie Hennis and Leva Dark and Louis Aquera and Lexi and Leah and Leanna. Yeah, Leanna. And Leah Latruskinzoller and Lily Lorelei, Eloise, and Arlo, Lorenzo, Louis, Sir Wrigley, Louis, Louise, Letitia, and Lou and Johnson, Lucas Bell, Lucas Brown, Lucy the Leopard, Luke Waffle, Louisana, Lucas, Daniel Klausner, Luke and Kathleen, Luke Borelli, what a guy, and Lunchbox Annie, and Lydia Stacy, and Lynn and Bowie Sessions, and Schleifer, and Martin, and McKay, Macares, J. Creel, maybe, and Maggie Peacock, Maggie Zeig, and Toby, and Mahal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Whoa.
Maya, and Marin Holmes, and Maya, and Mama, my toes are so cold, and Nana, and Manuel, and Mark Asselman, and Mark Miserly, and Mark Wiemet, and Marcel, and Margaret Bambi, and Margaret Colville, and Maria Eugenia, and Maria Jenkins, and Marie Paradise, and Marielle Home. Thank you so much. Mario Panighetti, Marissa McConnell, Marius Mueller, Mark C, Mark Tayson, Mark Drew Carroll, and Mark Evan Jones, or Mark Jones, or Mark Evan. He gave us a lot of options. Mark McGibbon, Mark Pilgrim, Mark Reed, Mark the Quiz Master, and Marshall McGowan, and Marshall Smith, and Martin Hamilton, and Martin L, and Martin Quantum, and Mary Beth Smith, Mary Beth Smith, Mary in Georgia, aka Delit, Mary Lynn, Mary Kate, Mason R4V5, Donahue, and Matthew Gibbons, and Matthew, and Matt, and Abra, and Matt Benter, and Matt Bloom, and Matt Brooks, and Matt Maven Blum, and Matt Fox, and Matt Fraser, and Matt Hurlbert, and Matt Naylor, and Matt Peters, and Matt Richmond, and Matt Sieg Miller, and Matt Smith, and Matthew Arbo, Matthew Gear, Matthew McKinley Scott, Matthew Parmeter, Matthew Piras, Maui Girl, Max Thatcher, Max Temkin, Maxon, Mayor, Megan Eller, Megan Foot, Michelle, Meg Elliott, Megathan Christopher, and Megan, Meglish, Megs, Megumi, Joey, Melina Chesley, Melissa, with a little emoji that goes, and Melissa Aho, Melissa Aho, Melissa Feaker, Melissa Trask, Melissa Wegley, Mel May, and Melody Hardwick, and Malay Achilles, Meredith Rawls, Meredith Brodowski, Michelle, and Mayenda Aaron Wood, Michael Setumaga, Michael and Casey, Michael Abbott, and Michael and Adrian Gower, Michael and Ashley Karpinski, Michael Anderson, and Michael Bain, and Michael Barnstein, and Michael Bowman, and Michael Boyle, and Michael Britton Seleville Esquire III, or just Brit. Michael Britton Seleville III. You were gonna just cut that down to Brit. It's such a good name. And that's page 11.
Thank you.
Whew.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. Look at all these people.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for singing all the names, Angela. You're doing a great job.
Absolutely.
Any emojis in the chat?
There are some good emojis in the chat.
Yay! People heard their name.
Yeah. Some people are talking about how they didn't fill out the survey. It's too late.
Oh no! Too late.
All this stuff is in motion. We can't send you your stuff if you don't fill out the survey. But we did send you lots and lots of reminders.
Yay! Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm. Send us a message if you messed up. Alright, what do you want to do for page 12, Aubrey?
Page 12 is a good time. You could do this, page 12.
Alright, sounds good.
Be a ukulele, maybe.
Yes. Sounds good.
Switch it up now.
Whew. I'm so impressed at people watching this.
I'm so impressed that you're singing all the words.
It's going so good. Thank you, Michael Carson, and Michael Charbonneau, and Michael Clayton, and Michael Cohen, Michael Ponterio, and Michael Seisberger, and Michael from Play Crucible, and Michael Handler, and Michael Hawker, and Michael Heller, and Michael Hensley, and Michael Hopgrove, Michael Keane, Michael Leibowitz, Michael Lee, Michael Lee, Michael Marino, Michael Mattice, Michael Meyer, Michael Morris, Michael Person, Michael Scholl, Michael Schultz, Michael Willis, Michelle from Connecticut, Michelle Prince, Michelle, and Nick, Michelle Brenner, Michelle Caffeine, Michelle Fowler, Mickey Possingham, Bicycle, Miguel Domingo, and Mike Grand Canyon, Mike Balson, Mike Baby Star, and Mike Burgess, Mike Colin Stoughton, and Mike Gibson, and Mike Hammock Finch, and Mike Herbst, and Mike Holzer, and Mike Harley, and Mike Nauer, and Mike Piggott, and Mike Podgore, and Mike Salinger, and Mike Shin, Mike Tamada, and Mike Willem, and Mike Wycliffe, and Mike Iceworm, and Michaela S., and Mikey, Mikhail Borg, and Miles, and John, and mine is just as it seems. I'm sorry, you gotta put your name in there. Pinkertone, and Jamelope, and Missy Morphew, and Missy and Randy, and Mr. G, and Mitsula, and Mo Hayes, and Molly Kate, and Molly Skazen, and Moonpuff, and Morgan Shawnette, and Morgan Wallace, and Laura McCall, and Wallace, and Martin Paulson, Bickman and Neil and Shell and NASA and Nicholas Schiller and Nicholas Walton and Nick Bond and Nick Goolsby and Nick Minks and Nick Siegmiller and Nick Sullivan and Nick the DM and Nicole Deeker and Nicole Rhymes and Niels Eric Knudsen and Nikki I and Nikki Ninja Nun and Nintendo and Nintendo by and Nocturnesh and Noe, Galen, Becca, and Nathan, and Noel Happen, and Norma Jean, and Nova, and Noish. Thank you. Thank you. That's page 12.
Thank you, page 12.
Where was the one I have to go back and find?
Oh no.
Mine is just as it seems. People who never have to explain how their name is pronounced. Also don't have to follow instructions, apparently. All right. Let's say that person's name, John Smith. Thank you, John Smith.
Thank you. Hooray.
Hmm.
That was intense. This is good ukulele practice.
Yeah.
That was a lot of E. Tell you what.
Thank you so much, all of you wonderful people.
Yes, thank you. I can't believe it.
Okay.
We're more than halfway there.
We are, and it's gonna be great. Here we go. We're doing so good.
This is fun. This is exactly what I wanted.
Good.
Thank you.
You can throw some more ooze in there, Aubrey.
It's hard to ooh and play the cello. I don't know.
Oh, is it?
I don't know how you're singing and playing ukulele.
Thank you, Nurgle. Thank you. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You're blowing my mind. Hey, Mickey, Tony, Basil. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Olaf Pedersen and Omar and Annabelle. Thank you, 1,000 Days and Elle Daughter and Pair of Jesters. Pam and Vincent, Pamela, Pantherberg, Papa Jim, Papa Oliver and his kids, Parker, Thompson, Pat Bear, Pat Luther, Pat Farr, Patrick and Samantha Harris, Patrick Berry, Patrick Coyne, Patrick Cullen, Patrick Fjord, nope, Field, Patrick Field, Patrick Cone, Patrick Murray, Patrick Rice, Patrick Short, Patty Rice, and Paul and Paul Derhagioki. Alright, let's Paul Derhagiokian. Paul Derhagiokian. Paul. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul.
Paul Mishler, Paul Wiesner, Paul Willett, Paul Simone, Paul Curtis, Peg, Fran, Penelope, Higdon, Percy, Oz, Pete St. Marie, Peter, Colin, Brian, and Petra, and Bill, and Phil Adler, and Philip from Australia, and Philip Guckley. Richard Croadslandry, and Rick Rubio, and Richard Milano Weber. He spelled it phonetically. I didn't even know it was him. And Ricky Kiki Taco, and Rio, and Rob Castile, and Rob Hainso, rhymes with rainbow, Rob Lines, Rob Rested Dog, and Rob Quick, Rob Wynn, and Larissa March, Robert Altomari, Robert Berman, Robert Burke, Robert Delane, Robert Dorkin, Robert Ewing, Robert Falconer, Robert Freeborn, Robert Gilson, Robert Pedley, Robert Howard, Robert Krantz, Robert Perkins, Robert Russell, Robert Weber, Robin Sizemore, Robin and Kevin, Robin Harris, Rocky H, and Rommel Johnson, and Ronald B. Oakes, and Root, and Ross Capel, and Router Operator, and Rousa Schaefer, and Rowan, and Royal, and Jessica Hebert, and Royal and Jessica Hebert. That's the project toys. Thank you, Royal and Jessica Hebert. Roz and Ruth Ames, and Ruth Ann, and Rui, and Ryan Buckland, and Ryan Catron, and Ryan C.G. Taylor, and Ryan Consul, and Ryan Heaney, and Ryan J. Smith, and Ryan Moore, Ryan Norman, and Ryan Spence, and Ryan Stull, and Ryan Jarks, and Ryan Willett, and Shelby Harris. Nope, Shelly Harris. It's Ryan Willett and Shelly Harris, and Sabalon, and Sabrina Sprite Hitbird, and Sal, and Sally, and Sally Rose, and Sam, just how it sounds, Lindsay, Sam and Ruth, Sam and Sue, Sam Foker, Samantha Rushford, Samus, and Sandra Odell, and Sandra K. Lang, and Sandy Dragon, and Sandy Wife, Sarah, and Sarah Chickazul, and Sarah Mortensen, and Sarah Pigwood, and Sarah J, and Sarah, and Sarah, and Sarah, and Casey, and Sarah, and David, and Hio, and Sarah Biss, and Sarah D, and Sarah Donner, and Sarah Toolman, and Sarah Evans, and Sarah McCoy, and Sarah Serenday, and Scalzi, and Schrodinger's got, oh no, and Scott Adams, and Scott and Megan Nelson, Scott and Megan Nelson, and Scott Brown, and Scott Cowan, and Scott Fryer, and Scott L. Campbell, and Scott LeBrecq, and Scott Romanowski, and Scott Fryer, and Scott L. Campbell, and Scott LeBrecq. Did I do those already? Oh god. And Scott Stevenson, and Scott Tando, and Scott, and Scuba Steve Putnam, and C. Otter 12, and Sean. Woohoo!
Thanks, Martine. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, everybody.
That was fun. It's fun for me because I'm not singing the names.
No, it's fun. It's good times. It's good times. Okay, we're gonna do another one.
All right, switching it up. Everybody,
Oh, that's
take
all
breaks
it's
and drink water. Say hi to the chat. Hi, chat.
Did I say Kitten Slay Dragons and not even notice?
You might have. It's a lot of reading.
Thank you so much, everybody, for backing our Kickstarter
Yay.
and watching this stream. Oh boy.
Thank you, Sean Hutchinson and Sean Knitter and Sean Sullivan and Sebastian Van Dyke and Cedra Doxiadis and Selby Shree and Senda and Xander and Shayna Dennis and her daughter Rosaline James and Shannon and Marisa and Shannon Barra and Shannon McGraw. Thank you, Shao Khan and Lisa and Sherry and Sharon and Bob and Sharon and Mark and Sean Bloom and Sean Cunningham and Sean Leisure and Shauna the Fox and Shaclay and Shelley and Cheryl R. Hayes and Shirley and Shiva the Destroyer Kumar and Shmuel. Thank you so much. Shoop and Sergey and Callie and Sir Slex and Skate the Viking and Skills and Sleepless Books and Hope's Clan and Smashing the Patriarchy and Smashly and Snow Wonder and Solar Birdie and Sonia. And Sonia and Sonia and Sondra and Such and Sophia Skimkovia and Sophie and Space Teresa Jusino, and Tara, and Terry Lynn, and Terry Manley, and Tessa Cruz. Thanks to Becca for getting Patrick hooked on our sweet tunes. And thanks to Patrick for funding said sweet tunes. Thanks to the Anderbeast and to the Boers family and the Buttons and the Clueses and the Cubbin family and the Dembowskis and the Derringers and the Grays and the Henrys, the Howling Cat family, the Hudsons and the Calbar and the Library Bards and the Los and the Listlans and the McCluskys and the Biazowski Torpies and the Needhams and the Noonan family and the original Slim Chipmunk and the Oxmans and the Parcells and the Parker family and the Petco family and the Powell family and the Rachel otherwise known as Nausicaa and the Radcliffe family and the Real Casey and the Sokol and the Spongebox by Terry Holt and the Trodeson family. Thank you, the Trodeson family and the very magical Mr. Steve and the Waffles and the Wild Rose and the Watscos and Tara and Tom and Andra. Oh, sorry, Tom and Andra. Tom Watson or Thomas and Thomas and Thomas Blees and Thomas S. Dara and Thomas Stevenson and Thomas Wouters and Thorne and Aaron and those cowheads. Yep, those cowheads. Yep, those cowheads. Tibbs, T. Zaharia, Tiffany Kreider, Tiffany Marcia Terre, and Tiffany Scott and Tim Leinhauer and Tim Mincer and Tim O'Macney and Tim Story, Timothy Hudson, Timothy Rush, Timothy Wade, Timothy Wade Broadwater. What would we say if I could try to say names at the same time? Timothy Wayne Broadwater. And that's the end of this particular song. Oh boy. Okay, let's do one more track.
Names. So many names.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. I'm very sorry if I mispronounce your names. It's a lot of names to say. That's not an excuse. Your name is wonderful and deserves to be pronounced correctly.
Okay. About some cats.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
All right.
You're doing such a good job. Did you get water?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Broadwater
Broadwater.
with Timothy Wayne.
Hey. Sorry, I tried to help and it didn't help. Not at all.
It's not that you can't do it. It's that it's hard for I just want us to sing together, and it's hard to remember how to sing.
It is.
We're gonna do this. Thank you for tuning in, everybody.
Yay! This has been amazing. It's been over an hour and a half of this. Super exciting.
All right, let's do it. Where do we stop? Broadwater. Timothy Wayne Broadwater. My favorite person on this list. I don't know you, Timothy Wayne.
But thank you for backing the Kickstarter. We're very grateful.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I've got to actually have the track up. Here we go. Nope. Here it comes.
Thank you, Tina Anderson and Tina Pigar and Tobias Victory. Thank you, Tom and Jeb in space. Tom B.
and Tom Canavan. Thank you, Tom Chappell. Thank you, Tom Foolery. Thank you, Tom Getz and Tom Harmathy. Thank you, Tom Meyer and Tom Raymond and Tom the Fanboy and Tom Voss and Tom C. And thank you, Tomer Durance. Thank you, Tony Bowers and Tony Mac Roberts and Tukey and Trace and Tracy and Tracy Ross and Tracy and Travis and Debbie and Treen and Trey and Kimmy. And thank you, Trey B. And thank you, Triana, Master Scritcher of Kitties. And thank you, Trisha's mom. And Trino and Trogdor the Burninator. Thank you, Tuesday Bedell. Thank you, Topson. Thank you, Tyler Crone and Tyler Dolphin Ball and Tyler Mixon or Tyler Ray Mixon if we're feeling it. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Tynan, and thank you for you, Claire Laley, and you, Lena Pimbley, and Uncle Lot, Uncle Geek, Uncle Justice, Unmagical Me, and Unwired Ben. Thank you, Unwoman, and Valerie, and Vanya, and Vanessa, and Venran, and Veronica Young, and Vicky, and Victor Bug, and Victor Lanescu, and Nescu. Thank you, Vincent and Misha, Vincent, Meg, Sebastian, Elliot, and Tovi, Wade, Walker, Glessmeyer, and Walt, and Wayne Garmel, and Wayne Mansell, and Wayne Oswald, and Wayne Weiler, Wendy Ann, Whit, Home Milk, Will Wheaton, Will and Chris, and Will Sage, Willard Waltz, William and Aaron, Willow Rosenberg, and Winna, and Winks, and Wondermoo, and Wordman, and Extros, and Yancey, and YGA, and Z, and Z Thor H, and Zach Taylor, Zach Kelton, Zachary Collins, Zach and Kelly, and Zed Lopez, and Z, and Ziff and Bonnie Sparks, and Zoe Quinn. And that's the end. Thank you so much for backing our Kickstarter. You're the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh boy, I can't believe it. Thank you so much to everybody who backed our Kickstarter. I'm sorry if we didn't have your name on the sheet.
You will expect.
Oh yeah, Zhwangu, we didn't thank you. Thank you so much. You're supposed to be in the J's. And we appreciate all of you so much. The album will be shipped to Kickstarter backers very soon.
Yeah.
The album comes out August 15th, but will be digitally released to Kickstarter backers the Friday before that, and will be mailed a little bit even before that. So thank you so much. We're going to be on tour soon at Gen Con and PAX in Boston, New York, DC, and Philly, but not actually in those cities, just near them.
Very close.
So check out our website. Thank you so much, Crow Gold and Lauren,
Thank you
for moderating the chat and for answering everybody's questions and being very patient. You're the best. Happy birthday to Aubrey!
Yay! Thank you, everyone. This is the best birthday ever. I love seeing all your names and being able to listen to them sung. This is great.
And we appreciate you so much. Have a great day.
Push the button, Frank.
Yeah, thank you.
Push the button.
Bye.
Bye.